Hello there guys and welcome to Daily Updates. Well, the story of Thabo Bester keeps getting more juicier by the day. If you remember, 2 days ago, there was a story of a celebrity that visited Thabo Bester in prison. So they were saying that it is not yet revealed, but in few days it's gonna be revealed. That celebrity was Simphiwe Ngema. Now, she went out and issued a statement regarding the allegations. And on the statement she says, Thabo Bester was working in the entertainment industry and introduced himself as TK Motsepe, and that's how we made contact. He seemed well connected and was able to organize meetings and big events which I and many other public figures were booked for. Very suspicious. Till this day, I was never paid for some of the events that I was booked for by 21st century. In 2018, I went to the prison to demand answers. It was a difficult time in my life and he owed me money. This one raises eyebrows. In 2018, that guy was still in prison. Simphiwe went to prison to demand her money. And by that time, the question is, did you not know this guy was Thabo Bester? Before this guy was reported to be scamming you guys thought he was Motsepe family member who was in New York. Now you made your findouts, you go to prison and visit this guy. Where are the reports? You are a celebrity. Why are you not going to the media and saying that, well, here, have a look. This guy who's reported to be this high-profile money maker from the Motsepe family, he is not actually what he says is. Because I went to prison and visited him. We've never had news of her saying this to the press. We've never discovered this. But now, this is 2018. Later in 2022, the guy escapes. Are you really telling me that South Africans need to believe that she went to prison to want him to ask for her money and still went back home and continued with life? She never got paid. How about you expose this person who never paid you? Expose everything about him. That was never done. But let's continue. I've been extremely open about everything to those that have been investigating, and I have nothing to hide. But we know nothing so far. We've never had City Press saying to us, well, Simphiwe Ngema says he's owed money and this guy is in jail. He's been lying, saying that he's in New York. He's not even part of the Motsepe family. I mean, why did she not even contact Motsepe and say, Motsepe, I want my money from your brother there who's not paying me, what, you know? So she says, I am not the person that went there on a regular basis, nor was I the last person to visit before his escape. Is she trying to say focus more on Dr. Nandipa, or is she trying to say there are more celebrities who were visiting this guy? What was this guy giving them to be visiting him like this? And it seems like he targets beautiful ladies, and I have a concern with Thabo Bester, with this kind of play that he's been doing. But then what about these ladies? Why are they throwing themselves at this guy knowing that he's very dangerous? She continues saying, this was 5 years ago, we know. And I have supporting documents at my disposal that I prove I had only visited on one occasion, dated 5 April 2018. The media should stop vilifying his victims and using us as a tool for distraction, because we also want answers. Very unnecessary, this statement. Should have kept it at the locker, never took it out, and just continued with life. Because now you are becoming like that Dr. Pesci. People are gonna want to string everything together and then they're gonna come to their own conclusion. Why are you coming out with such a statement? Telling us I visited him while we know for sure this guy was in prison and this guy was not Tom Motsepe. You never said anything about it. Now when people are going to be saying we blame you or we suspect you, then you go and say media should stop vilifying his victims. They are not vilifying his victims. They are actually looking for answers from someone who is actually a celebrity, who, if she had spoken out, everyone would have listened to her and said, wait a minute, How about we investigate this TK Nkwana or Tom Motsipe, and then we come to a conclusion that he is in prison and he's not actually related to Motsipe. Finally, this is Thabo Bester. You know how many lives could have been saved? A lot of lives. That guy who died, who was killed and burned there instead of being Thabo Bester, he would have never died. The many people who have been scammed, they would have been saved by just one call to the same media she's saying should stop vilifying the victims. They would have been saved. And I believe that South Africa, whatever that we are trying to uncover with this Thabo Bester issue, it is very critical and people are going to be exposed. And once people get exposed, they run towards protecting themselves. And it's very dangerous and a very big shame. The guy is never going to see the light of the day after this. But what has he done to the reputation of many people? He killed people. He killed careers. There's a doctor who's never going to practice again. And here are celebrities coming out and trying to speak about how they went and met this guy who ran a business in... Oh my God. South Africans need to wake up. You can't love money more than the truth. It doesn't make sense. It leaves us in the cold. But hey, alive with possibility, that's the motto of South Africa. We've been alive with possibility for way too many years. Now this possibility is one of the many. We keep on saying, go ahead, South Africa. Judge for yourself. Let us embarrass ourselves in front of everyone in this world so that we can show that this country is lawlessness. Again, we are waiting to see if the guy is going to get bail with the girlfriend, Dr. Nandipa, or not. I, for one, think they're not going to get bail, and probably the case is going to start somewhere there in November. And until next time, guys, cheers.